Welcome, everyone, to the most anticipated show of the season, where wisdom meets, well, maybe not so much wisdom, but definitely a lot of enthusiasm and heart. Introducing Nate's Locks. Nate is going to break down the SEC matchups, analyze the teams, and give you his top picks. And sure, his analysis might come with a side of snack breaks and a touch of playground wisdom, but don't let that fool you. Nate's got a natural instinct for the game. Now let's get into this week's picks.
Chattanooga versus Tennessee. Tennessee has a 38 chance, a 38 spread over Chattanooga. Tennessee's got this really good quarterback, Nico Mbenyama, who might win the Heisman this year. So I'm going with Tennessee. Clemson, Georgia. This one's a pretty big rivalry, but Georgia #1. They still got Carson Beck, who's a pretty good player. So I think Georgia, with their mighty offense, is going to win. Okay, Virginia Tech versus Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has been on a rough year last year. So, Virginia Tech might win this game by about a touchdown. So, I'm thinking Virginia Tech's going to beat Vanderbilt. Then we've got Colorado versus Texas. Texas, I don't honestly think they're going to make it to the SEC championship over Georgia and win. So for that, I'm going to pick Texas for this game. Okay, we've got Miami, Florida. Florida's been really slowing down these last couple of years. Miami, though, #19, is doing really good. They lost this game in 2019, but I think they can pull it up again this year to win. They're probably going to win by about a field goal. It's going to be a close and great matchup. So, yeah. Then we've got Old Damon versus South Carolina. South Carolina has not been good, but I think they're going to pull it up this game over Old Dominion. Probably win by about 3 touchdowns. Eastern Kentucky versus Mississippi State. Yeah, another one of these teams who's not doing good, which is Mississippi State. I think, honestly, Eastern Kentucky cannot defeat Mississippi State. It's probably not even going to be close. Probably like Mississippi State winning by about 4 touchdowns. Western Kentucky versus Alabama. Alabama's done really good last year. So I think they're going to probably have the same schedule. But they did lose Nick Saban. But that doesn't really change because they got a really good new coach. And they're probably going to beat Western Kentucky by about like 5 touchdowns. Okay, we've got Furman versus Ole Miss. So, Ole Miss is doing really good. They won their bowl game over Penn State, which was amazing. And Furman, I don't think they deserve to win this game. So, Ole Miss is probably going to win by maybe like 4 or 5 touchdowns. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. This one I think is the best rivalry. It's in game day, but it is in Texas. But Texas A&M having a hard pickup last year. They don't really have a good schedule this year. So I think Notre Dame's going to pull it up by like a field goal. Alabama A&M versus Auburn. So Auburn, they've done really good these past football games. I know they lost to Alabama, but that was just unlucky. Alabama A&M, I don't really want to watch this game. Auburn's probably going to win by 6 touchdowns. Southern Miss versus Kentucky. Southern Miss isn't really a good team. Kentucky isn't a really good team either. But Kentucky does do better than Southern Miss. And I think they're going to win by about 3 touchdowns. USC is going for over LSU. Well, USC has lost everything. At the end of the season, they're probably not going to even be ranked. So I think LSU is probably going to win that by a touchdown.
That's a wrap for this week's edition of Nate's Locks. Will Nate's predictions hit the mark? You'll have to tune in next week to find out. So be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of Nate's Locks. Thanks for watching, and remember, good luck and good bets.